Hello guys, it's Victor with you and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I trade binary options on the PocketOption platform, and in the description below this video you'll find a link to my private Telegram channel where I share my daily trading signals, where you can also find a lot of useful and new information. And if you write to my personal account, you will get a link to sign up for PocketOption with a gift deposit 50% on your account, absolutely free as a nice bonus. Today I start overlooking with a deposit of $50. At the moment I see such a situation, the price is moving in a downward way. As we remember, the trend is our friend, so I go for sale for 100%. Dollar sign. Why is the US currency designated by this symbol? As you know, the national currency of the United States of America is called dollar. The symbol of this popular monetary unit all over the world is the Latin letter S, crossed out with one or two vertical lines. However, there is no such letter in the word dollar at all. So what are dollars? To begin with, let's figure out where the word dollar itself came from. In fact, the roots of the name of the American monetary unit lie far beyond the borders of the United States. Namely, in medieval Czechia, in the 15th to 16th centuries, large reserves of silver were discovered in this country, from which silver coins could be minted. At the beginning of the 15th century, to be precise, in 1516, a Czech baron named Stefan Schlick founded a small settlement for miners. This settlement was named Joachimsthal. Joachimsthal, the word tall in German means valley. Saint Joachim in the Middle Ages was considered the patron saint of miners. And the name of this village of Czech miners can be translated into Russian as Joachim's Valley. And meanwhile, the deal brought me plus $92.5. Great. So what are dollars? The Baron Stefan Schlick received from King Louis, the King of Czech Republic and Hungary, the privilege of minting his own coins, and mint was built in the city of Joachimsthal. And he began to produce so many silver coins that they quickly dispersed outside the country of their manufacture. The coins that were minted of Joachimsthal were called Joachim's dollars. Later, this long word was shortened. It began to sound simply like taler. At the time, all over Europe, dollars began to be called 80 coins made of silver, which in weight, size and value were similar to the money from Joachimsthal. So in Italy, silver coins like dollars began to be called talero, in Sweden dollar, in Netherlands dollar, and in England dollar. The very word dollar, oddly enough, is found even in Shakespeare in his tragedy Macbeth. And these are such lines in this play. The Norwegian king requested for the peace, but before the buried dead, he had to be on the island of Sincom. Gives us $10,000. And meanwhile, the deal closed at plus $171.12. Great. I think now it's already possible to turn around, and I go into the purchase for 100%. Spanish silver coin peso. Spain was another major center of silver coinage in the medieval Europe, where coins similar in weight and size to dollars were called peso. Why is this the case? So the main monetary unit of Spain at that time was the real. This is a large weighty coin also made from silver. For 1 real in the market they give 8 pesos. In other words, the peso was 1/8 of the real. The Spanish expression peso de ocho translates into Russian as the 8th part of the weight. In the future, this expression was reduced to one word peso. In Russian, it translates simply as weight. The profit from the transaction, meanwhile, is plus $316.57. So, in the market, you need to be flexible and turn around and go on sale at 100%. So what's the relationship between this sign and the Mexican peso? The Mexican silver coin peso on the letter was briefly denoted by the first letter of this word P. The plural of the word peso in Spanish sounds like pesos. Abbreviated a lot of pesos on the letter was indicated with the letter P and the ending S. Most often, the letter S was attributed in the form of an index, so to the right and top of the letter P. It looked like PS. The dollar sign as we know it now, namely dollar, was first used by American businessman Oliver Pollock in the letter dated 1778. This successful entrepreneur financed the struggle of American patriots against the British colonists. He sent his financial reports to USA Senator Robert Morris. So meanwhile, the deal closed at $585.65. So the price has started to buy. Well, perhaps I will turn around and go into the purchase at 100%. Dollar sign. Other versions of the origin of this sign somehow again refer us to Mexican peso. A number of researchers point out that the symbol dollar is similar to the elements of the coat of arms of Spain. The coat of arms of this country, among other things, depicts two vertical pillars of Hercules wrapped with a ribbon. Pillars of Hercules is a symbol of the Strait of Gibraltar. It is located next to Spain. In ancient times, it was believed that the edge of the world was located there, and the pillars support the sky so that it doesn't fall to the ground. By the way, one on the ribbon wrapping the pillars, it says plus ultra. So the translated into Russian means nowhere else. The coat of Spain arms was also often depicted on silver coins that were minted in Mexico. This is because Mexico at that time was a colony of Spain. Perhaps two pillars wrapped with a ribbon became the prototype of the designation of the silver Mexican dollar. Another version of the origin of the symbol is that a lot of silver coins that were in circulation throughout the North American continent were minted in the Mexican city of Potosi. The sign of the mint of the city was a combination of four Latin letters PTSI. And meanwhile, the deal brought me a profit of $1,089.31. So guys, for today I'm finishing with overlooking with a deposit of $1,089.31 and I started with only 50. So guys, I thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Don't forget to like it and make sure to subscribe to this channel because there is always only useful and the most interesting analysis. So guys, that's all for today. I wish you only successful trading and see you in the next video. Bye.